there. Welcome back to our channel. Before we get started, click that subscribe button. Turn locations. Give me a huge thumbs up.
All right, everyone. Hi, and welcome back to our part 2 of our honorable mentions, counting down the best top 20 country songs of all time. This is part 2 of our list of songs that didn't quite make the cut. We got a quick 5 songs to get through here. And Nora, you can tell me if you like some of these songs, even if you didn't really know them, okay? I'll play a couple of them. Okay, yeah, you want to get your numbers ready for us? Yes, we can show the crowd. Okay, the first song that I want to go through today scored a 35 out of 50. For popularity, it got an 8 out of 10. It's pretty popular in country, but not that popular throughout. It's the old song that I know best by Roy Acuff called the Wabash Cannonball. I knew it as a Grand Ole Opry tune, and it got 8 on popularity. Popular in country and important, but I don't think really outside. For story and lyrics, it got 7 out of 10 because it has a cool story, basically about a train heading down along the eastern seaboard and then through the south. Give it a 7. Yeah, pull it up, Nora, so people can see. There you go. 7 out of 10 for story and lyrics. For social importance, I'd say it's pretty important to country folks, and important, I think, for the time period as well, but not really outside too much. For musical importance, I gave it a 7 out of 10. It's got some cool train sounds in it.
Another
7, but not a whole lot else going on. And personal flex factor, which is the Adam number out of 10, I give it a 6. I think it's kind of cool for its history, but not super important. And not one that I really like listening to a whole lot. Okay, the next one. Do you like to gamble, Nora? Do you like to play cards? You got to know when to hold, know when to fold 'em. You know that song? Know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting.
I give it a 5.
When the dealing's done. You give it a 5 out of 10? That's Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. We gave it a 10 out of 10 for popularity because it spawned a movie. I even saw a slot machine with The Gambler's face on it once. Why don't you sit up, Nora, so you're in the video? For story and lyrics, I give it a 9 because it's a pretty good story and the chorus is super catchy. Social importance, 7. Musical importance, I gave it a 5. I don't think there's anything really musically super important about it. And flex factor, I gave it a 5 because I think it's all right. Honestly, this one probably could have been in the top 20. It was right on the edge. All right, next one. You know this one? Out in the country, past the city limits sign. Well, there's a honky tonk near the county line. Yeah, the joint. Do you know that what's called?
No.
No?
I think I know it.
What do you think it's called?
Honky tonk?
Oh, it's close. I think that's Boot Scootin' Boogie. You know that song?
Yes.
By Brooks and Dunn. We gave it a 10 out of 10 for popularity. It's still a big hit when I play it at gigs. The story and lyrics, I only gave it a 6 out of 10. There's not a whole lot going on lyrically in it, but it's pretty fun. I like the verse with the bartender where the guy says he wants a shot of that redhead yonder looking at me. For social importance, I gave it a 7. It's commercially important and a little bit for the air, for the line dancing. Musically, I give it just a 5 out of 10. And personal flex factor, musically I gave it an 8 out of 10. It's important in the line dance era, I think. And a personal flex factor, it's still pretty fun to listen to. So I gave it a 7. Add that all up and you get a 37. Can we get the 7 in here? Yeah, I give it a 7 out of 10 for personal flex factor. That gave it to a 37 overall. The next one I want to do, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. That's a Randy Travis song called Forever and Ever, Amen. I got 7 out of 10 for popularity because, again, I think it's popular but not really outside country music. The story and lyrics are pretty good at a 7 out of 10. It's cool imagery, but it's a little bit repetitive. For social importance, I gave it a 6 out of 10. It's important, I think, for the new kind of traditionalist sound of the 1980s, but it's not really reflective of trends outside country music. 7 out of 10 again for musical importance, because I think the kind of the new traditional guys, that stuff is important. And a personal flex factor, I gave it a 10 out of 10 because it was a song that my mom and dad used to dance to all the time. So that brings us all the way to 37 points and just outside of our top 20. Okay, the last one I want to do. Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Do you know that one? No, not really. That's an Alan Jackson song called Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning. I gave it a 10 out of 10 for popularity because it's a super important country song, but also I think pretty well known outside of the country scene. The story and lyrics, I gave it a 9 out of 10. I think it's just a little repetitive, but a super honest, really great song to capture how people were feeling after 9/11. And that's why as well, I also gave it a 10 out of 10 for social importance, because it really was, I think, the best of all the country songs that came out in the aftermath of 9/11 to kind of capture the mood. But on the last two couple categories, I only gave it a 4. So where's our 4 at? Do we have any one over there?
No.
No 4s. Shoot. I gave it only a 4 out of 10 on musical importance because I don't think it really adds a whole lot to like country music trends of the time period. And a personal flex factor, I gave it only a 4 out of 10. I still find it kind of hard to listen to all the way through. I have to really, really be in the mood for it. Yeah, just a 4. And so you add that all up and it gets to 37 out of 50 and puts it just outside our top 20. So if my assistant can finish us off and go and push the button to stop recording, then we'll say thanks very much. And we'll be back to you next time when we have our actual top 20 songs in country music history all time. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.
See you
Thanks
then.
for watching.